It seems. Listen.
I think people are sleeping on Ron DeSantis. I think that, Ron DeSantis is a very, formidable opponent. I can't even believe the conversations I'm hearing where people are saying like, "Oh, I don't think he can win the national election." Why not? What would make him think that he can't win a national election? Sorry to tell y'all, man. I'm from the South. I'm from South Carolina. More of the country is more like Florida than we may want to may want to believe. But majority of America is more, rural and full of conservative values, like in a place like Florida, than there is other places. I think when you live in New York or California, you might be fooled and think that's the world. But that's not the world. The world is more sovereign in Midwest than anything.
All right, guys. So you seen that, you heard that. That is a clip from Charlamagne Tha God discussing how he believes that America is more like Florida than, let's say, for example, LA or New York. And I 100% agree with Charlamagne Tha God on this, right? Because he's come out lately and he's told Democrats, hey, slow your roll on what happened in the midterms, okay? He believes that Ron DeSantis or Trump can beat basically any Democrat in 2024 because the Democrats aren't really inspiring anybody to come out and vote for them as much as they're voting on issues like, for example, abortion, which is an issue that I think Republicans can easily fix. And we also can't forget that the establishment Republicans essentially sabotage the MAGA Republicans because they don't like MAGA and they want to protect their leadership in Congress. Okay, they didn't fund MAGA Republicans, and a lot of MAGA Republicans lost in some key races, and that's the reason why the red wave did not materialize. However, the Republicans did win the popular vote, which in my opinion is an indication of the direction that the American people want this country to go in. And that leads me to this video right here, which is a video that one of you tagged me in on Twitter, in which you have DJ Akademiks, who, like Charlamagne Tha God, is in the hip-hop space, the hip-hop commentary space. I think DJ Akademiks is probably the biggest, like, pure hip-hop talking head or commentator in the space. And he's coming out and supporting Ron DeSantis and Trump for president in 2024. Now, we already have some guys like, for example, Charleston White, who's basically a full-blown Trump supporter, who's also in that space, who have come out and supported Trump. But you have, DJ Akademiks, who's not necessarily a political guy, but again, he is kind of commenting on politics here and giving his opinion on Trump and DeSantis versus, Biden and Democrats. And I just found it to be extremely fascinating, especially his comments on Trump and his controversial proposal for the death penalty for drug dealers. And I want to react to it because, again, I do find this to be very fascinating to hear somebody in the hip-hop space come out and talk about politics like this. A warning for you guys, there's a lot of cursing in there, okay? It's a lot of the N-word, so if you don't like cursing, you don't like the N-word, you don't like to hear it, this ain't the video for you. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into this.
If y'all don't know, make no question, y'all don't gotta ask me, I'm supporting Uncle Trump. Unless there's another, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm fully, after this, I haven't seen no, I'm definitely voting. It seems like I'm probably going to be voting Republican. I'm going to keep it a being with you. Right now, it's between Uncle Trump and DeSantis for me. I ain't going to lie to you. We got to get Biden, out of here. Retirement home status. Got to get him out of here. I don't see nobody else in the Democratic Party I fuck with. We need a young Barack or some shit like that. Now, y'all could try to label me and be like, yo, I act like a Republican. Well, nigga, I vote my self-interest, and I will vote, nigga, I will vote for an elephant, nigga, if the elephant's rocking with what I got going on. So me, I just kind of pick and choose. I like Florida, you know what I mean? I'm about to cop a crib in Florida. I like how DeSantis is, you know what I mean? Other than the crackheads and the bullshit they be doing in Florida, I like how they be rocking down there. I like that dude. Uncle Trump, I'm sorry. He had the economy rocking. That's it. Don't tell me about no other issues. I ain't worried about them other issues. I only want Uncle Trump for one thing and one thing only. You know what I mean? Handling motherfuckers overseas. And, bring Brittany Griner home. He had Brittany Griner home by last night. And also fix the fucking economy. That's the only reason I'm voting for Uncle Trump.
All right. So I just find it interesting how, again, this guy's in the hip-hop space. And it's almost like he's hesitant to come out and say that, hey, you know what? Like, I'm voting Republican. I mean, he's saying it, but at the same time, you see how he has to preface it with knowing that he's going to get backlash because he's voting Republican, which again is a shame. But the reason why he's saying he's voting Republican is for reasons that make sense. He's like, look, Trump had the economy rocking, right? The economy was good. We were respected on the world stage. Look at how he handles his foreign policy. Look at what's going on in Ukraine right now. Do you really think that we would have the situation we would have right now with Russia and Ukraine if Trump was in office? I don't think so. I think that we would actually have peace. I am a huge fan of Trump and his foreign policy. I'm a huge fan of Trump and the things he did with the economy. These are the things that I vote based off of. Now, what I don't understand for the life of me, again, I'm not trying to tell black people how they should and they shouldn't think. I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a liberal. But to me, I don't understand for the life of me how in the world in the midterms with the state of this country that black people still voted for Democrats at almost a 90% clip. Now, it wasn't black men. Black men have shifted more Republican, right? But black women have become a lot more Democrat, which has basically meant that the black community has went nowhere, right? Hispanics have shifted more Republican. Asians have shifted more Republican. Black people still vote Democrat at 90% clip. Again, I don't understand why. I don't understand why any black person is not thinking the same way that, DJ Akademiks will be thinking, or, people who are just thinking about, okay, the economy. Like, what's actually affecting my life? I don't think that alleged racism, right, which is the only thing that Democrats have, okay? I don't think that racism has affected black people's lives like that to the point where they have to vote Democrat at a 90% clip, especially considering how the past guy, Trump, has a proven successful track record when it comes to foreign policy, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to having this country in good shape. I really don't understand it. And that's why I find it interesting when people like DJ Akademiks, who's in the hip hop space, comes out and he gives his reasons for voting for Trump and DeSantis. And I'm like, yeah, this is very reasonable. But other people just don't tend to see it that way in this same space for whatever reason. I don't really know. I don't really understand why is there such a big stigma against voting Republican for black people when back in the day before the civil rights era, black people used to be primarily Republican. I really don't understand. I really don't get it.
Biden can't do it. Every fucking week, Biden sends like trillions of dollars to motherfucking Ukraine. My stocks keep going down. Shit don't look right. Like, nah, get Biden the fuck on out of here. The nigga don't even know who the fuck Russia's warring with. He said Russia beefing with Iran. Like, this nigga don't know what's going on. Get him out of here, man. That nigga gotta go. I don't care who y'all vote for, okay? So don't take none of what I'm saying as an endorsement. But, you know what I mean? I was born in Jamaica, but I'm a U.S. citizen now. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly. Listen, we're in the time now, and that's why I think it's gonna be a different election. If you fuck with Trump, bro, like, you don't even gotta hide it no more, my nigga. Just say it. Like, the time when Trump won, it was mad niggas who fuck with Trump that would never say it. Now, bro, even if you don't win, you can just say you fuck with him. It's cool. That's the funny thing about life and just how shit is. Like, we pretty much almost believe that Trump was the devil, and then we got the guy who was supposedly be the anti-Trump, and shit's still bad. So we realized, nigga, fuck it, give us this nigga back.
Well, things weren't bad under Trump, right? Things didn't get bad until COVID, which was not Trump's fault.
Sorry. Somebody says, yo, Trump did say fuck Brittany Griner. Nah, he bring Brittany Griner back. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Trump only fuck with rappers. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna get Brittany back. I ain't no disrespect. Brittany ain't coming back with this nigga. This nigga only fucking. Yo, Trump fuck with rappers. You feel me? He got Wayne out. He got ASAP out. ASAP Rocky, that is. And he got, of course, Yak out. Come on now. Take a little shot for y'all.
And, again, that's another interesting point. Considering all the things that Trump did do for black folks, when you're talking about the HBCU funding, when you're talking about the First Step Act, when you're talking about letting all these rappers out of jail, which, hey, keep it 100 with you, some people in the base don't really like that, right? They're just like, you know what? I don't like Trump for doing that, okay? He did propose a plan, okay, for black folks. None of that helped him significantly in the 2020 election. So why should, again, Trump even focus on black people at all? If considering how the dude actually tried, he tried, and black people still decided he's racist and I'm not going to vote for him. even though, again, he's done more things for black people than any Democrat president I can think of since the Civil Rights era. But for whatever reason, he doesn't get nearly enough credit when he overtly tried. Like, he actually really tried. He tried. And black people still didn't care. They still didn't care. Opportunity zones, First Step Act, HBCU funding, all those things Trump went out his way to do for black folks. Black people didn't care. Right? Black people didn't care. So again, why is the black vote even relevant? I've said that I don't think the black vote is relevant. Black people going to vote, at least black women, they going to vote Democrat at 90% clip. Unless black men start voting more in droves, which it seems like black men are shifting more Republican, black men are actually shifting. I don't see, again, why is the black vote even, why does it matter? Why does it matter? And then people want to, why don't I get anything? Why don't black people ever get anything? Because you vote Democrat at 90% clip. There is no reason to do anything for you, right? Which you really shouldn't be expecting politicians to do things for you. You should be expecting them to enact policies that's going to help you do for yourself. But I'm just saying, opportunity zones is a do for yourself type of policy. First Step Act let a lot of non-violent drug offenders out of prison. HBCU funding is helping these schools that, you argue have historically been underfunded, get more funding so that more black people can get a college education, which, I'm not sure what the value of a college education is nowadays, but I'm just saying, in principle, it's a good thing. How was he rewarded for it? Well, black people decided to go out and vote for Joe Biden, right? Who said that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Amazing stuff. Now, also what I found to be interesting about DJ Akademiks' conversation was his response to Trump and Trump's controversial policy about executing drug dealers. So let's go ahead and get into this.
Or she, over the course of their life, they'll kill 500 people with drugs. And I'm calling for the death penalty for drug dealers and human traffickers.
Hey, he talking about them niggas who pushing way across the Atlantic. Man, y'all niggas can't be with this Fonnie Willis shit if y'all mad at what Uncle Trump's saying. I'm sorry to say. He not saying if you sell a dime bag on a corner or like a little baggie of coke, you about to get the death penalty. But if you a nigga like El Chapo or some shit and they catch you, trying to say it's a rap. I'm sorry. You trying to say y'all niggas is pushing too much fentanyl, and he's like, if you responsible for like 500 deaths, the local drug dealer not responsible for 500 deaths. But you got to be like a major player. You feel me? You responsible for 500 deaths. He say it's a rap for you, nigga. Why y'all mad? Somebody say you talking about my favorite rappers? You know these favorite rappers is capping. Like, nigga, Jay-Z said he lost 92 bricks. Nigga, in what lifetime, nigga? In what fucking lifetime? Y'all can't be mad when the drug dealers kill Mac Miller, kill Michael K. Williams, kill Juice WRLD, Lil Peep, with any type of fentanyl type substance. Oh my God, give me my rappers back. And Uncle Trump said, all right, when we catch the drug dealers who pushing this shit with the fentanyl killing the people, we put them in the chair. And y'all mad. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Yo, Uncle Trump trying to do what y'all, he trying to clean up the streets, bro. Sorry. Y'all mad?
He really is. I think Trump want to introduce the Trump crime bill. Okay, and I agree with DJ Akademiks here in the sense that it's like, look, I don't think that Trump is talking about executing, dime bag dealers, right? Just the dudes on the street. I think he's talking about executing dealers that are actually pushing real weight, okay? People that's associated with the cartels, MS-13 gang leaders, stuff like that. People who pushing real weight. That's what I think he's talking about. And the reality is that, again, a lot of these people come out here and they boohoo, whine, and they cry when one of these rappers, they overdose on drugs because the drugs were spiked. Okay, drug dealer basically killed him. They want to boohoo, whine, and cry, but then they want to, call foul when Trump says, hey, maybe we should start executing drug dealers. I'm just saying, like, you can't have it both ways. I'm just saying. Is it bad or no? I'm pretty sure that it's bad. Now, again, it's a controversial policy. Trump needs to be more concise and transparent about what he actually means, because that can hold him back, right? But if he's saying, you know, cartels, big time, we talking about people moving real weight, okay? Hey, trying to clean up the streets. I'm just saying.
It's not like you're saying, oh, if you're selling some weed. No, nigga. You pushing that fentanyl shit and killing niggas out here, you're going in the chair. When Lil Peep died, y'all was like, oh my God, I hate fentanyl. Oh my God. Yeah. Don't you think the nigga who killed Lil Peep should get a chair? No. They charge the drug dealers for that, by the way. And they charge a couple of niggas for Mac Miller shit, too. All them niggas who selling bad drugs, man. The fentanyl shit is out of control. Uncle Trump trying to put them niggas in the chair. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So again, I just found that to be interesting. Okay. The reasoning there. Again, it just blows my mind that other people in Black America can't see it that way, right? They see Trump as this evil, you know, devil that's here to destroy Black people. When it's like under his presidency, he actually did the exact opposite. He actually tried, like overtly tried more than any other president, but yet Black people didn't pick up on that and decide to get behind Trump in droves. I mean, in a sane society, Trump would have got the Black vote at 90-95% clip. 90-95% clip, Black people would have went out and voted for Trump. But unfortunately, Democrats have Black people just under this spell of Republicans are racist, don't vote for them because they're racist. Doesn't matter what Republicans do to appeal to Black people, it just won't work. Just not going to work. So, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.